Are you tired of seeing endless lists of healthy foods that don't work for you? Do you feel that despite eating healthy, your belly won't budge and your energy is completely gone? It's not your fault. What worked at 30 simply doesn't work anymore at 45 or 50. Your body has changed, your hormones have changed, and your metabolism too. But nobody tells you this. You keep receiving the same generic advice. Lower your calories, do more cardio, eat less bread. And you, increasingly frustrated, keep waiting for results that never come. Today, I want to show you something different. I'm going to reveal 7 scientifically backed superfoods that transform your metabolism during menopause. This isn't about fads or miracles, it's about strategy. Because if you understand what your body really needs at this stage, you can have energy again, lose abdominal fat, and feel like yourself once more. Stay until the end because I won't just show you what foods to eat, but how to combine them, when to consume them, and why each one is crucial in this phase of your life. This isn't a diet, it's a map to navigate hormonal change with clarity, confidence, and results. Let's start right now. Superfood number 1, lentils, the silent secret against fatigue and hormonal imbalance. You might be surprised how something so simple, so small and common as a lentil could have the power to change how you feel every day. But here's a truth that very few nutritionists mention. Lentils aren't just food, they're medicine in the form of food. And for a woman in menopause, they can make the difference between dragging yourself through the day with fatigue or regaining control over your energy, your mood, and your body. Let me explain. During menopause, one of the most common and silent symptoms is constant tiredness, that sensation that even after sleeping you're still exhausted. Has this happened to you? It's not always stress, it's not always age. Many times it's your body asking for something basic, iron. And this is where lentils become your allies. Just 1 cup of cooked lentils can provide you with more than 35% of the iron you need in a day. But that's not all. That iron comes accompanied by zinc, magnesium, potassium, and a cocktail of B vitamins that act as a support network for your nervous system. Translated, less anxiety, better concentration, and less brain fog sensation. But there's more. Lentils have a low glycemic index. What does this mean in your real life? That when you consume them, they don't cause those sugar spikes that fill you with energy only to crash you to the ground 2 hours later. Their energy is constant, stable, lasting, and that stabilizes something fundamental during menopause, your mood. Now let's add a benefit that you can't see but can feel. Lentils are rich in polyphenol, plant compounds with antioxidant and anti-inflammatory action. This means they help protect your cells from aging, reduce silent inflammation that often hides behind joint or digestive pains, and also contribute to improving your cholesterol levels. And as if all that weren't enough, their high fiber content, both soluble and insoluble, promotes more efficient digestion, especially at this stage where intestinal transit usually becomes slower. Practical tip to enhance their effect. Accompany your lentils with foods rich in vitamin C like tomato, lemon, broccoli, or red pepper. Why? Because vitamin C drastically improves the absorption of plant-based iron. It's a small trick with enormous impact. So, the next time you think you're just eating lentils, remember this. You're feeding your vitality, you're regulating your hormones, you're taking control. And that starts with something as simple as a plate. Superfood number 2, eggs, the food that nourishes your mind, your body, and your balance. What if I told you that something as simple as an egg can sustain your energy, your focus, and even your hormonal balance in menopause? It's not an exaggeration, it's science. The egg is one of the most complete foods that exist. In fact, it has almost all the nutrients necessary to create new life. And if it can form a life, imagine what it can do for yours in this stage of transformation. Let's start with something key, choline, a nutrient that few people mention, but that's essential for your brain. Choline helps build cellular membranes and produce neurotransmitters. Are you having trouble concentrating? Do you feel your mind is more scattered? It's probably not just age, but a signal that you need more choline, and the egg is one of the richest sources. Now let's talk about protein. Each egg contains more than 6 grams of complete protein with all the essential amino acids your body needs. And do you know what this means in practical terms? That you're feeding your muscles, that you're keeping your metabolism active, and that you're helping your body combat muscle mass loss, one of the great challenges of menopause. But that's not all. The egg is also a natural source of vitamin D, the one that's so hard to get from the sun, and that's fundamental for maintaining strong bones, stable mood, and high defenses. It also contains vitamin A, B12, phosphorus, and selenium, forming a perfect cocktail of immune and hormonal support. And the cholesterol? Surely you've heard for years that eggs are bad for the heart, but today we know something else. Recent studies have shown that eggs increase good HDL cholesterol and don't raise cardiovascular risk, as was thought. In fact, a diet truly rich in nutrients like those in eggs can be much more protective than any pill. That said, choose well. Eggs from free-range hens or enriched with omega-3 have even higher levels of vitamins A and E, two nutrients essential for this stage. They help care for your skin, your vision, your immune system, and even your emotions. Practical tip: start your morning with a whole egg accompanied by steamed vegetables, tomato, or spinach. This combo will not only satisfy you for hours, it will also stabilize your blood sugar, reduce your cravings, and give you mental focus that you'll notice from the first weeks. It's a small daily decision that can radically change how you live your day. And remember this: in menopause, every food choice is an act of self-care, and few choices are as powerful as saying yes to an egg upon waking. Superfood number 3, lean chicken breast, your best ally to preserve strength and accelerate metabolism. Have you noticed that despite eating less, your body doesn't respond like before? That you lose weight, but also strength? That's not your fault. It's part of the natural process of menopause, a stage where muscle mass begins to decrease silently. And when that happens, your metabolism slows down. But there's a way to resist this process, a way to maintain your strength, your figure, and your energy, and it's in something as everyday as chicken breast. This isn't just another food. It's a regeneration engine, especially if you're over 40. In each serving, you get more than 26 grams of clean, high-quality protein with minimal fat content. And that protein is the base of your muscle tissue, your skin, your hormones, and that sensation of vitality that many women feel they're losing. But chicken breast doesn't just provide muscle. It also contains a powerful combination of vitamin B6, niacin, zinc, and selenium. For nutrients that work together for a vital function at this stage, the proper functioning of your thyroid. The thyroid is a small gland, but its impact on your body is immense. It regulates metabolism, body temperature, mood, and how your body transforms food into energy. Do you feel constantly cold, unexplainable fatigue, difficulty losing weight even though you eat healthy? It could be your thyroid, and lean chicken breast is one of the foods that most supports it. Now, here comes something even more powerful. When you combine this food with resistance exercise, like walking with small weights, exercises with elastic bands, or even strength yoga, the magic happens. Your body doesn't just conserve muscle mass, it regenerates it. And that impacts your body composition, your posture, your energy, and even your self-esteem. Because physical strength is also emotional. Powerful tip: you don't need to eat chicken every day, but when you do, marinate it with turmeric and lemon. Turmeric is anti-inflammatory, helps relieve joint pain, and improves digestion. Lemon, for its part, provides vitamin C, which enhances nutrient absorption and favors your body's alkalinity. Together, they make your meal a healing ritual. And remember, protein isn't just for muscles. It's for your mind, your energy, and your capacity to keep moving forward, even in the midst of change. Superfood number 4, Greek yogurt, the silent guardian of your gut, bones, and emotions. Behind a changing body is a gut that's also changing, and few people notice this. During menopause, many women face an uncomfortable but common reality: abdominal inflammation, slower digestion, constipation, gas, new intolerances. And not only that, but also mood changes, anxiety, even depressive symptoms. Did you know that much of those sensations can have their root in one place? Your gut flora, that invisible world that lives in your intestine and regulates much more than you imagine. This is where natural Greek yogurt comes in. This isn't just any dairy product, it's a functional food, a natural therapeutic that feeds your microbiota, strengthens your bones, and balances your energy. A single serving of Greek yogurt, about 200 grams, gives you almost 20 grams of high bioavailability protein, ideal for maintaining your muscle mass and satiety. Calcium in concentrated doses, key to preventing accelerated bone loss after estrogen drop. Vitamins B12 and A, essential for the nervous system and skin. And most importantly, live probiotics, those small microorganisms that help improve digestion, reduce intestinal inflammation, strengthen the immune system, and regulate mood and stress. Yes, your gut talks to your brain, and when your gut is in balance, your mind is too. But be careful, Not just any yogurt works. Avoid those filled with sugar, flavorings, or artificial fruits. Choose natural Greek yogurt without sweeteners or additives, or a fermented plant version with probiotics if you're lactose intolerant. Essential tip: integrate it at breakfast or as a snack between meals. Want a metabolic plus? Add a teaspoon of chia or flax seeds and some slices of green banana or berries. This not only balances your gut flora, but improves calcium absorption, controls appetite, and stabilizes glucose levels. Greek yogurt isn't just good for bones, it's daily medicine, a delicious and practical way to nourish from within what many women feel they're losing on the outside. Vitality, mental clarity, digestion, balance. And the most beautiful thing is that you can start today with a simple spoonful. Superfood number 5. Salmon, your hormonal, brain, and metabolic shield. There are foods that feed the body and others that feed your future. Salmon is one of them. During menopause, your body goes through a silent hormonal storm. Mood changes, difficulty sleeping, abdominal fat accumulation, sudden hot flashes, drier skin, more scattered mind, and many times you don't know why everything feels more uphill. But there's an explanation. Your estrogen levels drop, and with that your entire system is altered. Here salmon enters as the superstar food for women at this stage. A 100-gram serving gives you 22 to 25 grams of high-quality protein to maintain your muscle mass. Large amounts of omega-3, which are essential fatty acids with a key role in decreasing inflammation, protecting your heart, regulating your mood, improving sleep quality, preventing cognitive decline. Plus vitamin D, selenium, and iodine, fundamental for thyroid function and immune system. Did you know that many women in menopause have vitamin D deficiency? This affects your energy, your metabolism, and even your bones. And the best thing about salmon is that it doesn't just act as a nutrient, it acts as medicine. Studies show that consuming salmon 2 to 3 times per week reduces the frequency of hot flashes, improves mood, decreases cortisol levels, the stress hormone, and enhances mental clarity. Because yes, salmon also takes care of your brain, especially at a stage where brain fog and loss of focus are so common. Practical tip: avoid frying salmon at high heat. Ideally, cook it in the oven, steamed, or grilled at low temperature. A simple trick: add a splash of lemon and accompany it with lentils or fiber-rich vegetables for perfect nutrient absorption. And if you can't access fresh salmon, canned salmon in its natural juice, without oil or preservatives, is a valid and economical option. Salmon is much more than a fish fillet. It's an investment in your energy, your inner peace, your cardiovascular health, and your hormonal balance. Because when you eat strategically, your body responds with gratitude, and you deserve to feel good. Not in 6 months, not when the hormonal tide goes down, but now. Superfood number 6. Chia seeds, small but powerful. You may have seen them before, small, discreet, almost insignificant, but what you didn't know is that these tiny seeds hide gigantic nutritional strength, especially for women going through menopause. Chia seeds are an ancestral jewel used since ancient times by cultures that understood their true power. Today's science confirms it. They're a silent but potent ally to balance your body when you need it most. What exactly do they contain? Plant-based omega-3 that helps reduce inflammation and regulate mood. Soluble and insoluble fiber, essential for improving digestion, controlling appetite, and stabilizing blood glucose levels. Calcium, magnesium, and phosphorus, fundamental for bone health, especially when estrogen levels begin to drop. Plus antioxidants and plant proteins that complement your daily nutrition. Has it happened to you that you eat less, but feel like you accumulate fat anyway, especially in the abdomen? Part of the problem is in insulin spikes and slow intestinal transit. This is where chia shines. Studies have shown that including just 2 tablespoons of chia per day can help reduce abdominal circumference, improve satiety sensation, regulate cholesterol levels, prevent glucose spikes that affect your energy and emotional state. And the best part, it's incredibly easy to integrate into your routine. Practical tip: let a tablespoon of chia rest in water or plant milk for 10 to 15 minutes until a gel forms. This activates its digestive benefits. Add it to your yogurt, smoothies, oatmeal, or even salads. And if you combine it with fruit rich in vitamin C like strawberries or kiwi, you enhance its antioxidant effect even more. Extra tip: chia fiber helps maintain healthy gut microbiota, and more studies show the direct relationship between your gut and your mood. A balanced flora is key to emotional balance. Chia seeds don't just nourish your body, They nourish your energy, your mental clarity, your confidence. And on this transformation journey that is menopause, every decision counts because it's not just about eating less, it's about eating better, with strategy, with purpose, with self-love. Superfood number 7, avocado. Fat that heals, nourishes, and balances. For years we were taught to fear fat, to avoid it, to reduce it, to count it. But the truth is that not all fats are equal. And if there's one fat that deserves a place of honor on your daily plate, it's avocado. This creamy fruit isn't just delicious, it's one of the most complete allies for women's health after 40. Why? Because avocado doesn't make you fat, it heals you. It contains monounsaturated fats that regulate cholesterol levels, fight inflammation, and stabilize hormones. Something fundamental at this stage of your life, where estrogen drops and the body becomes more vulnerable to metabolic imbalances. And that's just the beginning. A single avocado offers you potassium, even more than a banana, which helps regulate blood pressure and keep muscles in good condition. Vitamin E, a powerful antioxidant that protects skin from premature aging and improves cellular function. Soluble fiber that improves digestion, reduces cravings, and helps you feel satisfied longer. Phytonutrients that reduce the risk of cardiovascular disease, especially in postmenopausal women. Did you know this? Recent studies have shown that consuming avocado regularly can reduce visceral fat, that dangerous fat that accumulates around organs. And not only that, its consumption has also been related to better brain health and lower risk of depression. Does the sensation of brain fog or irritability sound familiar? Avocado can be part of the solution. Practical tip: add half an avocado to your salads, whole grain toast, or green smoothies. If you mix it with lemon and a bit of sea salt, you have a perfect cream that nourishes and balances you. Extra tip: avocado improves the absorption of fat-soluble vitamins like A, D, E, and K. Remember the salmon or Greek yogurt we mentioned before. Combine them with avocado, and you'll have powerful nutritional synergy. Avocado isn't just food. It's a symbol of what this new stage of your life represents. Balance, softness, strength from the roots. Because it's not about resisting change, it's about embracing it with awareness, strategy, and pleasure. And if you've made it this far, it's because inside you there's a clear decision: not to conform, not to give up, and to care for your body as the temple it is. Remember, menopause isn't the end of anything. It's the rebirth of a more conscious, stronger woman, more connected to her well-being. If this video was useful to you, subscribe and leave me a comment. That way we can reach more women like you who deserve to live this stage with health, vitality, and power. Click now on the video that appears on screen to keep learning how to transform your body and mind after 40. This is just the beginning. In this video, you discovered the 7 most powerful superfoods for women in menopause, selected not just for being healthy, but for being strategically aligned with the hormonal, metabolic, and emotional changes your body experiences after 40. From lentils that stabilize blood sugar and combat fatigue, to avocados that balance your hormones and nourish your mind, each food was chosen with a clear purpose: to help you recover your energy, your figure, and your well-being naturally and sustainably. Additionally, we shared practical tips, intelligent combinations, and specific ways to prepare them so you get maximum benefit from each one. Your body isn't failing, it's evolving, and you can evolve with it. Menopause isn't the end of your vitality, it's the beginning of a new relationship with your health. A relationship where nutrition becomes medicine, knowledge becomes power, and your well-being becomes a conscious decision. Today, more than ever, you deserve to feel strong, light, focused, and alive. And it all begins on your plate. If this video helped you understand your body, subscribe now. That way you ensure you receive more content designed exclusively for you and for this important stage of your life. And if you know a woman you love, a friend, a mother, a sister, share this video with her, because sometimes what we need most is to know we're not alone in this process. Let me know in the comments which of these superfoods you're going to integrate first. I read you and I'm with you.